Cape Coast Castle where they had our ancestors in captivity, slavery, and when they locked them in different cells, and when they died or whatever, they threw them over in the ocean over here.
Transatlantic slave trade started around the mid of 1500s. What happened was that around 1492, it's been recounted that Europeans discovered the New World, and that at the time the Spaniards in America were using the native Indians as labor in their plantations, but they were dying out of overworking and then also out of tropical diseases. And so one Catholic bishop by name Bartholomew de las Casas recommended our ancestors to the Europeans that Africans are very strong, and that should the Europeans come to Africa, they would get the Africans very cheap.
Come with me.
When we was at the Bell Dungeon, I had heard that they used to sit in their leftover food and vomit and their eat at the same time.
But the 5 chambers were designed for 1,000 men at a time, which means that 200 men in each of the chambers at a time. And so 200 men would be in here for a minimum period of 2 weeks awaiting shipment. Indeed, each space was a complete apartment. They were fed in here. They defecated here. They slept here. They did everything here. At the time, there wasn't any electricity in the country. For that reason, the host up there served as source of light and ventilation.
I felt a lot. I kind of like saw they were reaching their hand out, asking for help to help save them, and it just got emotional.
Of it, that the chamber was made of feces, urine, vomit, leftover food, among other materials. Indeed, there are samples of their feces on the wall that suggest that yes, they lived in their feces. They had no option than to live in their feces. Important to recognize that Europeans came to the Gold Coast as traders and then also as missionaries. The people of Denmark brought us Presbyterian Church, and so Presby was established on top of the male captive dungeon at the Christians broadcasting in Accra, Osu. The Anglican Church was established right on top of this chamber. It started around 1752. Methodist Church started in the courtyard on the 1st of January 1835. And so while they were preaching love thy neighbor as thyself up there, our ancestors were here, sleeping in their own faces, dying in their names. So ironically, heaven up there, hell down here, which means that if you were in hell, there was no way you could go to heaven.
On this happy trip back to the promised land.
The same dungeons was a little hard concrete cell with one window, very little air. In the government quarters was nice wood flow windows everywhere. He can look out and enjoy himself, while our ancestors, 200, 300, closed in one concrete room, urinating all on the floor, and the government had access to go to the restroom where he pleased.
We shall walk through the door of no return into the fishing community. However, today you are assured that we shall return.